Hello and welcome back to another Fallout 76 camp build video. Today I have made a Japanese gardens. So this is something a little bit different from what I would normally do, but I had this idea in my head and I just had to do it. So this is my little outer walls around the outside of the gardens before you come in from in the spawn area. And here it is. Here's my garden. So there's a couple of little structures in here, but mostly it's just some nice plants dotted about, some seating areas, using the topiaries and these big pink plants, I think, were the best ones to use. We've also got firefly lights everywhere, lots of ferns, flamingos and plushies hidden here and there. Maybe you could spot a couple. So up here is my first structure that I really quite like this. So this is like a shrine where you'd come to worship your ancestors. You just come and kneel down on this rug here and pay your respects. And that is a Japanese symbol that I've attempted in fireflies on the wall there. Maybe someone could try and guess what that is. I'll say what it is at the very end if you manage to last out that long. Also, you'll notice I've got a few of those birdhouse wind chimes dotted about here and there. There is a reason for those, which will become apparent soon. So yes, there's another one up in this tree up there with the fireflies lighting up. And there's one over on the edge here. So this structure here, this is little eating areas. We've got the low down seats, the lowest ones I could get. That's my attempt of a dragon. I tried my best to try and make it look kind of like a dragon. And then these lights, I've stacked them on top of each other, try and make them look like those Japanese lanterns. When they're switched off, they've got more of an orange look to them. But they're the best that I could do. I think they actually look quite nice. I'm kind of proud of this build. It's very peaceful. I like just sitting here actually. So here we've got this old fountain, and for people that like to be nosy and have a look around, I've got, well, that's what Fallout's about, isn't it? It's like exploring every tiny section. So if you explore my camp, you'll find all those wee crocodiles hidden up there. Now over here is actually my favourite part of this whole build. So we've got, again, just a number of plants and things around here, and this is our potting shed with a few little succulents getting ready to be potted out here. They've already been looked after in the shed, and they're like in their halfway part before they're planted. Now the potting shed, I love my potting shed. So in here we've got a couple more plants sitting on the shelves here to the side, and then I've got in my display cabinet I've got my gnomes and fertilizer, a little bird, some gardening tools, and then propped up against the wall are two paintings that are maybe waiting to go up in the eating area. I like how I managed to have them look like they are just ready to go. I love that. Oh, and here's a can't be perfect at gardening. Here's one plant that we we didn't manage to do. Now, it didn't manage to grow, sorry. So this is why I have picked this area, is because of over here. So this is the edge of my build area right here. Couldn't get any further. This is as close as I could get to this location, which is just so pretty. Look at these lights in the bottles here. They're absolutely gorgeous, and we've got some potted areas here ready to go as well, it looks like, for planting things. There's also more lights up the top, and there's all these little bird houses here as well. If you look up here, there's a whole bunch more, and some more of these lights up here. This is just gorgeous. I wish you could actually build on this. There's also is actually a little note down here which I'd accidentally picked up before I did this, so I will just go into my inventory and I'll show you it here. The bird watcher's note. Always used to come here and watch the birds, listen to the wind and the chimes in the leaves. A quiet place where I could rest between developments. Don't know who built it, but it's always been a little slice of heaven. Then the world was set on fire. Haven't seen a bird in years, to be honest. Anyway, if you're anything like me, you might never want to leave this place, but don't forget that just because the world is gone and needs fixing doesn't mean you can just hide away from our problems out in the woods. When you've had a good rest, get back out there and help somebody. And hey, maybe you'll spot a bird or two someday. I wonder who wrote that. So yeah, that's a little note. So this area used to be filled with birds, so that's why there's so many bird houses everywhere. and it does have this really lovely peaceful feeling, so that's why I just thought it'd be perfect for my little Japanese gardens that's nice and peaceful. There might not be any birds anymore, but let's roll on to nighttime and see what it's like. So at nighttime, this place is filled with fireflies. They just erupts with them. That's why I've got my fireflies mounted everywhere. But they're just gorgeous. It's so different at night. Look at them. Here they are. Hello, fireflies. Just stunning. So I'll show you where this is in the map in case you want to camp here too. So I'm right up here in the top northwest corner of the map, just near the crosshair. There it is. So that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I say, something a bit different from my normal build, something nice and peaceful. And the symbol in the back there is meant to say Gemini. I hope that it does say Gemini and not anything bad. I hope I got it right. Okie doke, bye!